As you all know that JAMB registration has started and you have to be 16 and above, or you're going to be 16 by September before you be eligible to write UTME exam. But if you're below 16, can you still register for JAMB? That's the purpose of this video. So welcome back to Prima's Privacy YouTube channel. This is a channel where we tell you more about admission, where we help students to achieve greater things in life, where we bring up our exceptionally brilliant students to tell you more about lifestyle on campus and how they are doing and surviving through the difficulties of it all. So JAMB already stated that you have to be 16 before you be admitted to university due to so many reasons. Because of your maturity and because biological age also can be weighed with maturity. So JAMB wants everything to go smoothly for you on campus. But at the end of the day, there is a lot of brouhaha left and right that even students that are very young, they are even more mature than the ones that you feel they are of age. Then JAMB said, okay, if this is the problem, we're going to give students that are below 16 the privilege to register, but they have to meet some certain conditions. Initially, it started at 18, that you have to be 18 before you gain admission, until we have our Minister of Education that reversed that statement that you have to be 16 years before admission. Now, being 16 years before admission is causing another trouble. So one of the things is that most parents have been saying that my child cannot wait up to 16. He left secondary school when he was 13, 14. So why should he wait for almost 3 years before gaining admission? And a whole lot of things have been going on here and there. Then JAMB had to come down to their level and say, okay, fine. If you say your children are brilliant, then we're going to give them an opportunity. If they can meet up our conditions, then we're going to allow them to gain admission to university. JAMB said it with the expectation that at least we should have, let's say below 16 should not be more than 400 candidates. But to JAMB's surprise, you know wetin shock me? On February 14, JAMB realized that up to 12,000 underage candidates have actually registered for JAMB as at 14th of February 2025. So this came as a surprise, like what is going on in this country? What is going on in this country? Why are we registering underage students for universities? How are they going to cope on campus here and there? Then JAMB now said something that if you did not meet this condition, we go put cane for your bum bum o. We will penalize you. Shebi you are children, you know the hear word. Then we are going to penalize you for all of these things that you have been doing in case you did not meet up with our conditions. So what are the conditions? You can register for JAMB if you can meet the following conditions. One, you have to score 80% in everything. That means you have to score 80% in UTME, and that means you have to score 320 over 400. I don't think that's much now, 320 over 400. No be 400 be the entire result. Why can't you score 320? Shebi you na shano. So if you can score 320 over 400, that's number one. Number two condition is that you have to score at least 80% in your SSC too. So let's say at least 6 A's in your O level. Then in your post-UTME you also have to score 80%. Even if you write A level, you have to also meet up 80% before you be given admission. Then finally, after you have met all of those conditions, we still dey wait for you. Na JAMB talk am say after you have met all those conditions, we are going to give you another exam from the Federal Ministry of Education, and this exam you must also meet up 80%. Na so we come know say okay, this child, you are really brilliant. So that proves that you are exceptionally brilliant, and we are going to actually allow you to be admitted to universities if you can meet up with those standards. And there's a separate form for you to fill for your parents to attest, say na me sign am say if my child fit make am, then fine. And if you no fit make am, that K1 I wan give am pa make una give am. But JAMB, temper justice with mercy. So JAMB, temper justice with mercy, because these children, as JAMB don even talk am, that it's not probably their fault. Your parents just want to add to their own CV, add to say that I'm a mother of a doctor, mother of an engineer, my child has at the age of 10 gain admission here and there. So maybe we flog the parents too, if they no meet up, at least maybe like 12 strokes. So the thing is that JAMB said you are going to be penalized if you do not meet up with these conditions. Now, what is the penalty? I don't really know. Some of the students that went to JAMB office, some of them were told that you might not be able to write JAMB for 3 years, for 4 years, blah, blah, blah. I know nothing about that. So currently, maybe JAMB is still going to declare the penalties, and we're going to know what the penalties really are. But the point is that if you do not meet up with those standards, you are going to be penalized. And I pray that it's not going to hurt you at the end of the day. Even if it's to waste your money, at least you shall be penalized one way or the other. So now, one thing about this is that it's an encouragement for you to read harder. It's an encouragement for you to work hard, at least to know that, okay, if JAMB is setting a standard I have to meet 320, then majority of people want to study medicine, nursing, and most schools will need you to score at least 320 before you gain admission. So it's a privilege for you to work extremely hard to meet up those standards if you know you are registered. So please work hard. You can meet up. That's the thing, you can actually meet up. So if you meet up, it's another standard that JAMB is setting for you. And to those of you that might consider not registering, and you probably want to study like medicine, nursing, engineering, computer science and the likes, don't sit down now, because another mistake many of you might make is that, let me go and start working, so when it's time for me to be 16, then I will go back to my books and all. You might actually be affected that way, and it might take a long time before you gain admission again. So what I'm going to advise you to do is pick up your books now and please start reading. Don't be waiting on that time that, okay, when is that time? Start reading. Don't even stop your classes. Continue to read. Continue to build your maturity. Work on your level of intelligence. Know more about life and put up yourself to test every day. And you see that you will grow and be mature. And don't forget, the registration has been going smoothly as stated by JAMB. Some of us have also witnessed that registration has been going smoothly. And JAMB registrar already said that there will be no extension to JAMB registration. So if you're yet to register, please make sure you register on time and don't waste your time to the time that you now say the network was bad for you to register. As at now, a whole lot of candidates, and JAMB target is up to like 2 million. At the end of the day, there will be no extension. So, and if you have any errors on your details, please correct all of those errors if JAMB opens the portal again for error correction. So